From Commander.com, it's your tech news today for Monday, July 16th. And coming up in just a bit, the FBI is warning everybody about a sneaky phishing attack that is constantly growing. Plus, it's finally here, the time we've all been waiting for, Amazon Prime Day. And Walmart is looking to implement a listening system that would allow the company to spy on its employees and customers. All that and more in Tech News Today from the digital world of Kim Komando. We start with a crazy phishing attack that's constantly growing. You want to pay attention to this one. A group of scams called business email compromise and email account compromise have been tracked by U.S. law enforcement since October of 2013. Well, now the FBI sent an alert warning that the scam continues to grow and evolve, targeting small, medium, and large businesses and personal transactions. The attack has been reported in all 50 states and a total of 150 countries, so no one is safe. As of a couple of months ago, victims had lost a total of $12 billion through these scams. Here's what you need to watch out for. The clever attack begins with a spoofed email as part of a real estate transaction. The fraudsters instruct the victim to change payment types or location. Once the instructions are carried out, the money gets deposited into another account, which is quickly drained by the crooks. That makes recovering the money nearly impossible. You want to head over to Commander.com and search for Email Scam Has Grown to learn more of the details and find out how to protect yourself. We have more tech news just ahead, but right now a quick thank you to our partners at Udemy.
If you know anything at all about me, you know I'd love a great podcast, like the one you're listening to right now. And not only do I get to host a couple of podcasts every week, I'm also a big podcast listener. Podcasts allow me to go deeper into subjects, which is why podcasts are incredible tools for not only entertainment, but also learning. So let me turn you on to Udemy. What's your passion? At Udemy, you can learn anything. And when I say anything, I'm telling you that Udemy offers more than 65,000 courses on, well, anything. And it's the largest space for online learning. It has something truly for everyone. You want to become a better investor, photographer, gardener, writer, or maybe teacher? How about web developer or something really different? Maybe tarot cards. You'll find it at Udemy. But what if you're an expert on something? Maybe you're an expert photographer or teacher. Then sign up as a Udemy instructor. You can earn money and sell your class right from their website.
Get started from anywhere, your smartphone, tablet, or computer. That's ude.my/today. Right now, get 90% off when you sign up for classes. That's ude.my/today. More top tech news making headlines. Well, it's finally arrived. Amazon Prime Day is here in all its glory, and the massive sale actually goes for a day and a half this year, kicking off today at 3 o'clock Eastern and running all day Tuesday, as always on Prime Day. We'll see deep discounts on Amazon devices, so if you've been waiting to get yourself an Alexa-enabled gadget, now is a great time to do it. For example, you can buy a second-generation Echo for under $70, which is about a 30% savings. Not bad. And it's not just Amazon products that will be on sale. Other items to watch out for are high-quality headphones, smart light bulbs, speakers, and much, much more. Some of these bargains will be listed as lightning deals, so you'll need to act fast to get in on them. You don't necessarily need to be a Prime member to score some of the deals either. You just won't get free 2-day shipping like Prime members. For more helpful ideas to help you prepare for Prime Day, head over to Commander.com and search for Amazon Prime Day Pro Tips. You'll be glad you did. Now, you're not going to believe what Walmart is up to these days. The retail giant was recently awarded a U.S. patent for a new system that would allow the company to listen to what's happening in its stores. It seems like the eavesdropping never ends, right? The patent says the listening device would capture a number of sounds in the store. For example, it would pick up sounds like beeps from the scanner and rustling of bags. Here's the scary part. It would also capture conversations from its customers waiting in line, as well as interaction with employees. Walmart claims it would only be used to keep an eye on employees' performance and the effectiveness of its checkout procedures. Yeah, right. I think we've heard that before from, Facebook? The good news is the listening system has not been implemented in Walmart stores yet. The company said it doesn't know if it ever will be, that it's always working on new concepts to enhance its customers' experience. If it eventually does make its way into Walmart locations, your best bet would be to shop online and stay away from those listening devices. As they say, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Are you a Google Chrome user? It wouldn't be surprising if you are. That's because it dominates the market, with over 62% of people worldwide making Chrome their browser of choice. Unfortunately, we have some bad news. Google is currently working on a new redesign of Chrome, and you might not exactly like it. In an effort to beef up security, a feature called Site Isolation will be on by default for everyone using Chrome. Basically, the feature loads websites with their own separate rendering process. With this split, data from one site will be completely isolated from another, making it much more difficult for a malicious website to steal your data from other open pages. Obviously, it's great for Chrome security, but here's the part you won't like. It comes with a performance side effect. Site isolation creates more rendering processes, which can increase Chrome's memory usage. Chrome is already known as a memory hog, but with site isolation's 10 to 13% increase in the browser total memory overhead, we're expecting the browser to perform even slower, and let's face it, no one wants a slow browser. This is one of those security virus performance issues that you'll need to think about. If Chrome becomes too slow, you might need to start using a different browser. For more information on the technical details, go to commando.com and just search for isolation. Will Facebook ever get anything right? It sure doesn't seem like it. In its latest blunder, the social media giant admitted that it has no intention of taking fake news completely off its site. Instead, stories that are deemed fake will be demoted. It claims that the move is all about protecting free speech. A Facebook rep said, "We see pages on both the left and right of the political spectrum pumping out what they consider opinion or analysis, but others call it fake news. We believe banning these pages would be contrary to the basic principles of free speech." Now, posts that are reported by Facebook users and rated as false by fact checkers will be demoted. That means those posts will lose nearly 80% of any future views. Pages and domains that repeatedly share false news are also demoted. So do you think this is good enough? If not, you're probably thinking about leaving Facebook altogether. To do it right, go to commando.com and search for how to delete your Facebook account. This new technology is right out of the fairy tale Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We're talking about a smart mirror that will hit the market later this year. It's called the Hi Mirror Mini, and it's designed to scan a user's face to detect flaws. It also presents them with detailed analysis of their face's most unattractive parts. What could go wrong here? Plenty, according to a number of groups protesting the product's release. A British doctor said the mirror is dangerous. He said these types of products are likely to fuel the distress and preoccupation for body dysmorphic disorder sufferers. A company spokesman said the product is intended for adults only, so you have to be at least 13 years old to create an account or to track data. So since when is 13 years old an adult? The mirror is going to be over $300 to buy. Your mental health isn't the only thing at risk with the mirror either. Hi Mirror has a privacy policy that allows the company to collect data about the owner's skin, health, and body conditions, order history, photographs, and voice recordings, and this info may be shared with third parties to provide users with targeted ads. What could go wrong? Sounds like a really bad idea from the start. Hey, can you believe Skype has been around for 15 years? It's true, the video chat app was released in the summer of 2003. Unfortunately, you can tell it's been around forever by its look and function. It's needed a facelift for quite a while. Well, we have good news. Microsoft is finally updating Skype, and it's going to include a much-awaited feature. We're talking about built-in call recording. This is great news for anyone who has ever wanted to save precious moments with a family and friends. It's going to be cloud-based, allowing users to access Skype call recordings across multiple devices, and you don't have to worry about being recorded without knowing about it. As soon as a Skype call starts recording, everyone in the call gets notified that they are being recorded. The call recordings will include everyone's video, as well as any screens shared during the call. This is just one new feature that will be making its way to Skype later this summer, and we'll have to check it out to see what else is new. Finally, for today's Commando Kicker, there's a 40-foot squirrel causing havoc in Kazakhstan City. A huge squirrel art installation is just one of the pieces featured in the Art Energy Almaty Festival, but it's causing a bit of trouble with a huge cost of $67,000. Some citizens are finding it hard to understand why the city would spend such money on a large squirrel. People are going nuts about it. For more fun and interesting facts, go to commando.com and search for Commando Kicker. That's our tech news today, and special thanks for our partners at LastPass.
Security starts with strong passwords, but the problem with passwords is that there are just so many of them. I've said for years, you need a unique password for every single website you use. For me, that would be more than 100 different passwords. Who can remember 100 passwords? I can't. Most of us use just 1 or 2 passwords for everything, which explains why cyber thieves and hackers are running wild. Do what I did. Take the LastPass Security Challenge. It's an online tool that rates the strength of all your passwords. LastPass will find your weak passwords, and you can change them, all for free. LastPass is great for families, teams, and even large businesses. Quickly generate strong passwords and store them all in a personal, secure LastPass vault. LastPass remembers all your passwords, so you don't have to. Give yourself a fighting chance. Go to lastpass.com/Kim and start your free trial right now. That's lastpass.com/Kim for your free trial.